Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our Gen 3 type challenge of Rock type. Last episode we made our way up to Lava Ridge here, and Omanyte, Anorith, and Aron are all EV trained. We're still working on Graveler. It still has quite a bit to go, but we'll get there eventually. We are ready to go take on Flannery. So we're going to go do that. How much more does Graveler have? Still quite a bit, I think. Graveler still has 160 EVs that it needs to finish EV training. But like I said, we're just going to get up here to Flannery and start the episode by taking her on. Now, since Omanyte's EV trained, we don't care who Omanyte takes on, and Omanyte's definitely going to take on Flannery. That was not the right one. You think I played this game before and I know where to go? There we go. All right. Here we go with the Flannery fight. We're going to have Omanyte start off things here. Now, there is a good chance that we will see an evolution this episode. Aron into Aron at level 32. That would happen after Norman, so we have to get there first. Water Gun! Slugma's coming out next. We'll just keep Omanyte out. And plugging in EVs into my tractor here and my phone, because it kind of helps me see what stats are going to be like at high levels. Camelrupt. Easy peasy. Alright, let's swap over to Graveler for the Torkoal, see if we can take it out. So let's go for a Magnitude. Pretty good damage. The sun is up. Goes for a body slam after putting the sun up. Okay. Paralysis. As long as we don't skip a turn, we're okay. I think that'll do the trick. Easy fight. Okay. Hey, thanks for the GG, Crescentabon. Easy. Easy clap. How are you doing today? Good to see you. No 4 magnitudes. That's right. We do get a lot of defense in the desert. We're going to just keep Anorith up here for this fight. It's coming along good. Hoping we're going to see an evolution this episode. We're going to see if we can get up to Norman as well. But yeah, team's doing well. It's a very slow team, but it's a powerhouse team. Biggest thing we're going to lack on with this team is going to be special defense. But we have a couple good special defense Pokemon. And it looks like Omastar is going to have like around 120 whenever we face the Elite Four. And 141 on, so 150 on Armaldo. This team does need defense. That's their one weak point. You're right. We are not very defensive. Actually, Anorith is not very defensive. We have not trained it defensively. But it is fast. Got a 58 speed stat for a rock Pokemon right now. It's pretty good. Everybody else is tied at 29. So its speed is literally twice as fast as all the other rock Pokemon. But yeah, we're just going to keep knocking through these trainers, see about getting up to Norman. We might just take on the trainers and take Norman on at a reduced level because there's, so many trainers between Norman and Winona that we always get that experience back pretty easily. But yeah, our next evolution will be at level 32, Aron into Aron. And then our next evolution after that will be Graveler into Golem at level 37. And then both our fossils at level 40. And then Aron into Aggron at 42. This is a very late game evolution team. But we'll have the full team by the time we get to Tate and Liza. All the evolutions. Swap up Graveler for this next fight, and we'll put Aron up with Graveler. Let's Secret Power. Very nice. Ah, the dreaded mud sport. Good deal. So what do you think about this team, Krishnamon? I haven't got to ask you about it. How's it looking to you? What difficulties do you foresee in its future? And if you want, I can tell you movesets that I have for the team. Water and all those earthquakes. Hopefully with the earthquakes, our high defense would be fine. But water is going to be our biggest one. Okay, guys, I'm really banking on Anorith and Omastar to be able to tank those water attacks. Are you curious as to move sets? Let's see what we got here. So, Golem's going to have Rollout Defense Curl. Yeah, we see what high defense versus Earthquake is done. Yeah, I know. So we're going to have Rollout Defense Curl on Golem, followed by Earthquake and Double Edge. Amistar's gonna have Blizzard, Surf, Ancient Power, and Double Team. And we missed. There, we hit one. Come on. Aggron's gonna have Iron Tail, Earthquake, Brick Break, and Rock Tomb. And then Armaldo's gonna have Ancient Power, Fury Cutter, Return, and Double Team. That is the plan. I think they'll work out pretty well. You know, our Aggron's really offensive. We're not like Steven, who teaches a bunch of special attacks to our Aggron. What a loser. You know, we have really good building attacks for our Pokemon. We have some evasion in there if we need to use it. And then we have Ancient Powers on 2 of our Pokemon, which could potentially stack. I say potentially because we haven't had a lot of luck in the past about those stacking, but it would be nice. Yeah, they should be. Yeah, and that's kind of what we're hoping. We got some longevity, and then we smack them back, and then everything's good. There we go. Alright, let's go heal up here, and then we'll go take on some more trainers. Some Morgus. Hey, can I ask you a question, Krishinabon, about Odyssey, since you've played through that game? The islands I have remaining. So I have those 4 islands in the upper east corner. And then the 2 islands to the south. The big island of Crete and then the one right to the west of it. Does the storyline take me to those islands? Or do I just need to travel to them whenever I'm ready? Been a long time since you played, but you think the story only goes to Crete? Okay. I wasn't sure. Ah, come on. But they do take you to him just to get the cult people. Well, I figured that much, but I wasn't sure. Like, I'm trying to figure out if I need to go to them at some point just to get them done, or like I don't want to do a whole lot out of the way if the story's gonna take me there at some point. But if the story's not gonna take me to those, then I'll just go explore them whenever I'm ready. Alright, so let's water gun here, and then let's secret power here. Because as much as I want to explore them and stuff, I don't want to do a lot of stuff out of turn if there's a... So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore Sparta, and then I'll go explore some of the other stuff that I need to explore. You know, some of those other islands, and then I'll wait till the storyline takes me to Crete before I do all the stuff there. I figured there were. I just don't want to, you know, I'm trying to keep up with the story as much as I can. And not just do all the exploring and then do the story, if that makes sense. Let's just keep Anorith out for the Nuzleaf. Alright, we're done here. Let's go do the trick house. And then we'll go to the Petalburg gym. As we go by, let's get the coin case. Sorry, I didn't mean to trick you with that. Here you go. Nah, just kidding. How many coins do I need for this? Alright. Teach this to Omanyte in place of withdraw. Okay. Good deal. Grab this, and then we're gonna go up here and take on this trainer. Very nice. Gets us the hard stone. We could give that to someone. Increase the damage of their rock type attacks. We only have 2 of them that have rock type attacks right now. Alright, let's swap Aron up. Get back to Petalburg. And into the gym we go. Weak attack, Bob. 3 damage. Oh, almost got it. Good job, Aron. So we still, in Assassin's Creed, might just do a bunch of exploring. You know, we'll explore Sparta. We'll get the islands done, except for Crete, since the story's going to take us there. And then we'll go do the stuff in Sparta that we're currently doing. And then we'll just have Crete and then the middle part of Greece to go do. Good job, Omanyte. Alright, let's go to Aron. Flash. Good damage. More fights. This is the Wigglytuff. Double edge of 6 damage. Good damage. We do get infatuated. We're gonna swap. Alright. That's the Wiggly that went off on one of your Pokemon and knocked it out with double. Yeah! We've had some previous playthroughs. That Wigglytuff has completely just owned us. This thing does no counter, but if we don't use physical attacks, it's not a problem. Yeah. Thanks for fighting the clip. Now this Vigoroth is the dire hit crit one, and Anorith can't be crit, so kind of just negates that ability. Good deal. All right, let's go heal. And then we're going to go fight Norman. We'll start off with Omanyte up front. All right, here we go. Thanks for the good luck. We may need it. We are now confused on Omanyte. Excellent. Still confused. Why you teeter dance again? Ah, but we snapped out of it. Ha 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 ha. You're gonna heal here. We'll double team while you heal. Just get a free evasion boost. Still confused again. And there it is. There it is. Why you're just spamming teeter dance. There's a Psybeam. Ah, that just made us mad. Bop. Trying to learn Leer. We're gonna pass on that. Slacking is coming out next. We're going straight to the big boy. All right, we're going to send out Graveler. And we're going to Defense Curl. Yawn. And then we're going to Magnitude before we go to sleep. Leer at level 31. It is a scam. For some reason, they kept that in the code from Gen 1. Alright, so let's... Chesto Berry. Ow! Magnitude! So there's its Citrus Berry, and now we Defense Curl because we don't want to accidentally proc a counter. Like that. And then we Magnitude! Ah, a little bitty 5. The reason we're not using Secret Power is because we don't want to give it a status and power up its Facade. And we're not using Rollout because it'll hit it on the turns that it does stuff, and it could proc a counter. 7's pretty good. Alright, this is your chance, Graveler. It's not low enough that he's going to heal it. You can just get a great big 10. It was actually really risky of me to do this, because if we don't take it out and it uses counterattack, we're done. But Graveler succeeds in taking it out, so everything's okay. We're going to go to Aron. Strategy that isn't just attack all the time. I know. I know. Young me would not believe it. Let's Iron Tail. Ow. Missed. Who's this guy that I'm watching? Someone that uses strategery. Bane attacks doing a lot of damage. Come on, Aron, just hit the Iron Tail. You're giving it too much of a chance. Alright, now we're gonna go to Anorith for the Lanoon. Return. Bop, 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 bop. Let's go. Bop, 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 bop. Let's go. Thanks for the help and the knockout, Lanoon. I appreciate the assist. Easy fight. Didn't even get to use any of his potions. That's a great drum emote. We do get Facade. We're going to teach Facade to Aron in place of Takedown, because Takedown's reduced to accuracy. He would have almost a full moveset that's reduced to accuracy, and we're just not hitting things, and it's a pain in the butt. We're going to teach Surf over Water Gun. Let's grab these items. Now let's keep working towards that evolution. Gotta be careful using Aron in this next trick house, because they like to use fighting Pokemon in there. And Aron does not like fighting Pokemon. They hurt a lot. Alright, we don't need Thunderbolt for anyone on this team, so we don't have to talk to Watson and Mauville. Return! Facade! Anorith is rocking 86 attack stats right now. It's pretty high. Pretty good. 77 on Aron and 71 on Graveler. They definitely hit hard. Meow. Good deal. Protect wouldn't be a bad idea, but we like our moveset as it is. So we're going to pass. And I pressed the wrong button, and so it asked me again. And I said, no! I don't want it. Alright, beat up on some more fighting Pokemon, Anorith. Ow. That really hurt. He's smacking on my ancient bug. Alright, one more. It's a Breloom. Well, that's annoying. Good chance Anorith goes down unless I just use a berry on it. And we might do that just to save us from the screen ticks and sound. We get plenty more Pecha berries. Let's spray a repel. Let's get on our bike. Our bicicleta. Go up this way. Good deal. Hey, have a good rest of your day as well. Thanks for hopping in. It's good to talk to you always. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. All right. Mudshot here, Iron Tail here. Almost got it. That one we did get. Ow! Did not appreciate that. Go! Pokemon, Aron. Facade. Oh no, our speed. Because it was so high. Oh no, it's Steven. You ask us this question every time, Steven. Hey, spray repel. Rock Tomb. Alright, so we won't face everybody. We'll face a few specific ones because of Graveler needing to EV train still. And we do need to get some experience. Let's also take on this guy. Man, the special attacks on Aron, he just does not like him. Very nice. Alright, so Graveler comes out for the next fight. We can always come back and fight trainers if we need to before we fight Winona to get to 33. I don't think we'll need to, but we can. No on the Beautyfly for you. So let's go to Omanyte. And Surf. Very nice. Then we'll go back to Graveler for the Silcoon. Almost got it. Almost. You. No on the Dustox. Good job, Graveler. False Swipe. That's the attack that always keeps the other Pokemon at 1 HP. Ninjask. Let's go to Aron. See if we can get this evolution. Very nice. There he goes. Aron. Good deal. Gets a pretty good boost to stats. So what do we know about Lairon? Lairon is a stocky armored Pokemon with 4 short legs. Its body is dark gray and its eyes are sky blue. Its back is covered with segments of iron armor, each with a high ridge and round dark holes on the sides. The sides of its lower jaw have several flat protrusions, and 2 teeth are visible in its mouth. And there are 2 prolonged metal bands, there are two pronged metal bands on its legs. The upper band is gray and the lower is silver. Lairon smashes its steely body against others when battling over territory and shows off its strength with the size of the sparks it creates by ramming into rocks. Close inspection of Lairon has revealed scratches and dents left on the armor from its conflicts. It drinks nutritious mineral spring water and feeds on iron contained in rocks. However, it has gotten into conflicts with humans over these territories in the past. It builds its nest on mountains where iron ore is buried, which results in it clashing with humans that are iron mining or other Lairon. As mentioned in Pokemon Sleep, Lairon sometimes falls asleep while eating iron ore. The reason is due to Lairon having a strong desire to win in future territorial disputes. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Lairon. Ruby says Lairon tempers its steel body by drinking highly nutritious mineral spring water until it is bloated. This Pokemon makes its nest close to springs of delicious water. Sapphire says Lairon feeds on iron contained in rocks and water. It makes its nest on mountains where iron ore is buried. As a result, this Pokemon often clashes with humans mining with the iron ore. And Emerald says, when two Lairon meet in the wild, they fight for territory by bashing into each other with their steel bodies. The sound of their collision carries for miles. And Fire Red and Leaf Green says it habitually shows off its strength with the size of sparks it creates by ramming into its steel body into boulders. And that is our information on Lairon. And we are happy to have it. Alright, we're going to skip some of these other trainers. We're going to pick up this item over here, because it is another repel. Grab these berries. Ooh, almost got it. Get out of here. Well, that's not very nice. I think I have a revive. I hate to use it now, but Anorith was not supposed to get knocked out there. It was just all those paralysis that we got hit by. Let's do this double battle. Focus energy. Good deal. Puts everybody at 32. Swap up a Aron. Keep forging ahead. Rock Tomb. Good deal. Double surf. Very nice. This game goes so quick between these 3 gems. With Flannery, Norman, and Winona. Doesn't quite work. You can do it, Anorith. I believe in you. Almost got it. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Alright, we have one more fight, and then we're going to be at Fortree. Very nice. See into my eyes. We'll just keep you up if we can. Probably not a good idea. Let's swap. Alright. Let's teach Fly. Then we're going to use this to get past these trainers. And then we'll buy some hyper potions. Some more revives, and then we'll fill back up on these. So how much do you need still, Graveler? Uh, 444. Excuse me. Thanks for the Devon scope. Alright, so if I roll out here, this will get us what? 8? Yeah, so that drops us down to 36. Alright, Swablu down. That'll take us to 32. I got a cramp in my leg. Oh, I flexed the wrong way. Oh my goodness. Alright, that'll take us to 28. Yes. That'll take us to 24. That's not going to do anything. Missed that one. That'll take us to 16. That'll bring us down to 12. And that'll bring us down to 4. Alright, so let's swap you two up here. Very nice. Okay, well, we're not going to hit the Pelipper. Stop that. So if I can get Graveler in on this fight, and I don't even need the Macho Brace, with Tropius, we should be able... Oh yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I should have just swapped it right back out. Wow. Alright, well, looks like we'll finish EV trading it in the fight against Winona. Which will be tomorrow. Alright, well, this is where we're going to end this episode for today. We do hope you all enjoyed this episode. We will be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. Until then, we'll see you all next time.